morning, everybody. All right, Saturday is STEM Day. All right, one of our favorite days, and we're getting the celebration started early.
Yes, we have speech language pathologist and toy expert Erika Cardamone here with some toys and games perfect for the occasion. Erika, these are awesome. Great for all ages. Let's get started with the coding chameleon.
Yes.
Let's do it. So kids are going to build, code, play, and learn with the coding chameleon, and this is by Thames and Cosmos. So what I love about this is that there's 3 different modes here. There's pet mode, which reacts to your touch. There's wild mode, which the chameleon will camouflage itself based on its surroundings. And then coding mode, where kids can program it to move in different directions to avoid obstacles or really just modify its environment here. So how great is it? It's very cool because kids are learning all sorts of different technology components when we talk about that STEM learning. The coding piece specifically is great because it's that interactive yet immediate feedback. So kids are working on understanding, hey, let me try this. Does it work or does it not work? And they're revising immediately. So I love that you've got that video in there to see how the chameleon works in action. And it's really just fostering that computational thinking, problem solving, and persistence, because believe it or not, this comes in lots of different pieces and kids have to build it first. So it's all part of that engineering component. It's very complex. Takes about 4 hours, maybe a little bit more to build. So it's a blast, and me and my son did this one. So
I'm blown away with this.
Same.
Yes.
I'm like, you literally build it from scratch and determine which way it moves, how it interacts with you or its surroundings. That is next level.
Yeah, it's really great. And it's on sale now. So if you're looking for holiday gifts, this is a great one for the big kids.
No kidding.
Perfect. All right, we have something for everybody, all ages here, because you're never too early to start learning STEM, just trying to figure out how things work. Let's do this next one right here, the Numberblocks.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Derica. These are the Numberblocks added up mini market, and this is by Hand to Mind. So this is going to promote that STEM learning with those younger kids as they learn those early math concepts like adding and counting, but all through meaningful play. So this is inspired by the popular Numberblocks series, which is on Netflix. And how cute is this little mini market where they can work on those imaginative real world scenarios like shopping. So what they're going to do is they're going to count all these up. They're working on number recognition, again, adding different ways to make the same number, and those early money concepts there where they can make change and count it all up. So I really love this for the littles, and it's a great way to introduce them to early math.
Yeah,
there we go.
And also a little imagination play in there too. That's
there
cool.
There we go. How about this one? Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, well, we're going right into it, right? This is the 70-piece Piece PRO Constructor Set. And these are magnetic tiles, but with this unique smart spin magnet system where they can overlap and connect from different pieces. So, and different angles. So what I love, I'm going to show you here what my 11-year-old built, this super cool robot. And as you can see, the magnets can like overlap on each other, which really allows for more of those complex designs, like towers and bridges. And they're really exploring those engineering concepts through planning and design, but also understanding those physics principles like balance, stability, symmetry. And it's really encouraging them, again, that like cause and effect learning or revising, understanding that structural strength. I just think, even the packaging looks a little bit more big kid, so it's great for that kiddo that loves play with magnetic tiles, but maybe graduated from the simpler ones that we all know and love, because my 11-year-old has a blast with this.
Real.
Yes.
Wait, so this kind of like encourages like, I don't know, the thought process behind engineering.
Yes.
Exactly right. So this would be the engineering piece in the STEM learning.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is cool. Even teaching
really
me about the forces with the
Hey, come on, bro.
magnets
Those
over
are some strong magnets.
All right. I love Bill Nye and all that he does. So this is a pretty cool one with the VR set, an activity.
Yes, this is Bill Nye's VR Science Kit by Abacus Brands. And kids are just watching the science through that awesome VR technology, but they are doing these experiments. So there's 30 different experiments in here covering from chemistry to magnetism to physics, all the great things that's really going to get kids thinking about that scientific process. So they are coming up with ideas, testing those ideas, making observations, all sorts of good stuff. You get everything you need in there. But the amazing thing about the virtual reality component is that it's tapping into that multi-modalities of learning. So it's making science learning engaging for these kids. And science can be a very abstract concept. So when you've got the VR set, plus you've got this great guide, which is going to explain it in so many different ways. Kids are really learning, and you know, it's making these learning exciting, which we love.
This is awesome. I'm looking at the back. You can do this lemon battery. That's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Isn't that
Volcanic
fun?
eruption. So many different things that you could do with this. I love this. All right, you
Yes.
have one more too.
I do, and it's so big that it's behind me on my bookshelf here, but it's the BRIO Mega Spiral Set, and I love BRIO trains. They're so classic, they're such high quality, but this new set is mega indeed, because it comes with all these different levels of play where kids can build to unmountable sort of towering stacks, but they're working again those design and engineering ideas as they try to create that closed loop system. So it's a lot of trial and error, but of course BRIO knows who's playing with these, and those are the littles that are also working on that imaginative storytelling. So they're combining that science, technology, engineering, math components with the language piece, which as a speech pathologist, you know I love. So it's all great stuff here. This is a big gift and a great starting set for any young builder.
Yeah, I feel like they all work in tandem to kind of develop a kid's brain.
Yeah,
And-
exactly right. And it's building on it. And, you know, STEM learning is all about perseverance, flexible thinking, testing, revising. So it's all of these toys are going to promote exactly that in our young kids. So happy STEM Day with
Yes.
some great options here.
And I feel like this generation is really into STEM. So from 3 years old on, we have a little something for everybody. Erika, thank you so much. These are
Thanks for
awesome.
having
Great
me,
price
guys.
points too.
All righty. All right, coming up to break, or coming up after the break, more of Milwaukee continues.